Welcome to my top 5 4-seater awesome looking low-wing piston aircraft. If you want something with ramp appeal that really turns heads, then you've come to the right video. Starting with the Diamond DA50. This aircraft is at the pinnacle of modern private aviation with a plethora of advanced technology. Diamond are bragging about the exceptional leg, shoulder and headroom and easy cabin entry. It's built with luxury in mind with many optional features such as removable right-hand control stick, oxygen system, electronic air conditioning, TKS de-icing system and a Garmin GCU476 keypad. The DA50 can be fitted with a fully integrated Garmin G1000 NXI flight deck, a GFC 700 automated flight control system and yaw damper and electronic stability and protection system. Also available are traffic alerting, synthetic vision and much more. Made of carbon fibre, Diamond's rugged airframes have unlimited lifetime, so you can fly for as many hours as you want with less worry on airframe hours causing financial depreciation. State-of-the-art brakes and wheels ensure the highest performance with minimal landing distance. Looking at the engine, the CD300 is a geared liquid-cooled turbocharged and Jet A1 fueled engine controlled by 2 redundant full FADAC systems. This means that the pilot workload is reduced to just a single power lever that adjusts the throttle and the propeller's RPM automatically. For those that are environmentally conscious and thinking about future-proofing, jet fuel engines have much lower emissions compared to leaded aviation fuels. And you'll save money because you'll be burning 50% less at equal power. Okay, let's take a look at the specifications. The Diamond DA50 is one of only 2 on this list that actually has 5 seats rather than 4, so that's an advantage. Looking at the engine, we have a couple of options, starting with the Continental CD300 at 270 horsepower, but then you can turbocharge that, reaching 300 horsepower. The aircraft weighs 3,175 pounds, useful load 1,232 pounds. The maximum speed is 181 knots. Takeoff distance over a 50-foot obstacle, you are looking at 2,472 feet, and landing distance over that same 50-foot obstacle, 2,224 feet. For the range, you're going to get 750 nautical miles with a service ceiling of 20,000 feet. In the economy mode, you'll be burning 9 gallons an hour. So why is this awesome aircraft at number 5? Well, simply because for the performance you're getting, the base price is a bank-busting $1.15 million US, with well-optioned models in the range of 1.3 to 1.4 million US. You're paying for equipment and luxury here. Okay, number 4, we have the Sling IV. You don't see too many 4-seaters with what looks like an almost bubble canopy, great visibility for everybody on board. Originally designed as a 600 kilogram 2-seat light sport, the Sling had the potential for more. Now with a 115 horsepower Rotax engine, or even up to 142 horsepower at the turbo-injected Rotax, it was then certified to 700 kilograms and work began on the 4-seater variant. The Sling IV can cruise for hours on end using less than 6 gallons per hour, taking 4 people in a cabin that's wider than a Bonanza. The avionics include a fully integrated Garmin EFIS with autopilot, radio and transponder with the 2020 compliant ADS-B, and available with all live weather and traffic alerts in the cockpit. Let's take a look at the Sling IV specifications. Of course, it's got 4 seats. And if we have a look at the 115 horsepower version using that Rotax 914, we have an empty weight of 470 kilograms, and that gives us a useful load of 450 kilograms. Cruising speed at 130 knots, top speed 135 knots, takeoff distance, but this is ground roll, 720 feet, and again landing with landing roll 460 feet. The range is actually kind of similar to the Diamond DA50, but you're going to get around 700 nautical miles, and the service ceiling here is 15,000 feet. And because this was designed to be a light sport and using that Rotax engine, you're going to be burning a really good 5 gallons per hour. So let's take a look at pricing. A complete Sling IV kit, including the engine, airframe parachute, propeller and MGL avionics, costs approximately $110,000 US. The The quick build kit adds another 15,000 on top of that, and the turbo build option adds another 65,000 on top of that as well, totaling to around 190,000 US dollars for a complete and specced out version. Number 3. And had I have based this top 5 list on looks alone, I probably would have put the Pipistrel Panthera at number 2. Just look at it. But nothing beats the head-turning looks of my number 1 choice. Stick around to see that. The Pipistrel Panthera comes with advanced safety equipment including avionics with active envelope protection, stall prevention, and a full airframe parachute rescue system. It also has an exceptional field of vision. Designed to be able to take either an electric engine or hybrid propulsion or petrol engine, Pipistrel ended up going with a MoGas engine due to MoGas's lower price and availability around the world. The engine is, however, ready to take unleaded fuels of the future, so it has some future-proofing. It is specially optimized to ensure minimum noise and maximum performance, reducing the aircraft's environmental footprint and increasing cabin comfort. Panthera also features all-electric systems for component actuation for low weight and reliability, sporting a lightweight advanced composite structure, majority of that being carbon fiber composites, a tailor-made propeller, and a dedicated performance exhaust system. Efficiency is translated directly into more speed for the same power, and the bonus of lower operational costs and simpler maintenance. It has a decent maximum range, and what's more, that maximum range is available with any payload. There is a really big cargo door, and the cargo can actually be accessed from the cockpit during flight. The Panthera features a full airframe parachute rescue system, which is specially developed so it can be deployed in both low and high speeds as well as low altitudes. Okay, let's take a look at its specifications. Of course, it's got 4 seats. We have a 260 horsepower engine from a Lycoming IO 540V. It weighs in at 2,900 pounds, useful load being 1,100 pounds. Top speed, you get in 143 knots. Takeoff distance over that 50-foot obstacle, 2,155 feet, with landing distance over a 50-foot obstacle, 2,316 feet. Now the range, you're looking at greater than 1,000 nautical miles, and that includes 4 people on board. The service ceiling is 25,000 feet. The kit was initially intended for registration in the US Experimental Exhibition, Air Racing and Market Surveys category, and it's going to cost around 600,000 US dollars to complete. Number 2. The Lancia Evolution piston engine, because yep, you can get this as a turboprop as well. What I like about the looks of the Evolution is its similarity to Virgin's Spaceship One. Just look at those portholes. This is a real speedbird. Lancia say the Evolution, the turbine version, is simply the very best performing 4-place aircraft that you can buy. But the Lycoming powered Evolution offers all the same comfort, safety and beauty of its turbine brother, but in a much more efficient and cost-effective package. There is still no other piston powered aircraft kit that can take 4 people that can come close to the speed of the Evolution. And it's able to do this whilst carrying 4 adults in pressurized comfort over 1,800 nautical miles. Yep, you heard that right. Let's take a look at the specifications. So, of course, we have 4 seats. Power from that Lycoming piston engine, you're looking at 350 horsepower. Empty weight, 2,650 pounds. Maximum takeoff weight, 4,550 pounds, which gives you a useful load of around 1,820 pounds. In the cruise, you'll be doing about 230 knots, and the top max speed VNE is 256 knots. Takeoff distance, you've got 1,450 feet. Landing distance, you'll need 1,650 feet. I'm assuming that's over the 50-foot obstacle, but it doesn't actually say on their site. So yes, the site actually says the range is up to 1,800 nautical miles, but on their specification layout it says 1,667 nautical miles with IFR reserve. The ceiling on the Evolution is 25,000 feet, and you'll be burning 23 gallons per hour, but if you put it into the economy cruise, you'll be burning only 18 gallons per hour. As for the price of this, well, the kit price of the Evolution Piston without the engine, avionics and paint is $410,000 for an approximate ready-to-fly cost. With the build assist program, you're going to be paying closer to $895,000. There is actually currently a built and used one for sale on their site, and that is going for $810,000. If you want a direct link to that, click the link below in the description. And if you want to know more about any of these aircraft, I've put the links in the description below this video. Okay, time for my number one, the Velocity XL. I've given this the number one top spot for a number of reasons, one being its standout looks. If this doesn't turn heads, nothing will. With turbocharged versions able to surpass 260 knots and able to take at least 6G, but it's actually been designed to take up to 9G and negative 7G, and the relatively affordable price of the Velocity XL, this is quite something. The Velocity XL even boasts one of the largest cabins of all 4-seat kit aircraft. It comes with optional engine ranges from 260 horsepower all the way up to 310 horsepower, and you also have the options of fixed or retractable gear. So let's take a look at the specifications of the Velocity XL, and this is another one that actually has 5 seats rather than 4, so that's great, and a testament to how big the cabin is. You've got a range of options with engines, starting with the Lycoming IO 540 of 260 horsepower or 300 horsepower, and then if you want that upgrade, you've got the Continental IO 550 of 310 horsepower, and you can also get the Continental turbocharged version of TS IO 550. For the rest of these specifications, I'll be looking at the 310 horsepower version. Empty weight 1,900 pounds with a useful load of 1,100 pounds. Expect to be cruising around 200 knots with the 260 horsepower engine, but if you go for the 310 horsepower engine, you'll be looking at cruising of 250 knots. For takeoff distance, you'll be needing 1,400 feet, and for landing, you'll need 1,500 feet. Now, the range on this is pretty good. For the 310 horsepower engine, you're looking at 1,250 nautical miles, and you've got a service ceiling of 25,000 feet. And finally, you have fuel capacity of 70 gallons. Okay, let's take a look at price. And of course, this is a kit aircraft, so to build it fully loaded, it's going to cost you around $300,000. But if you want it to be built for you in the factory, it'll be around $400,000. So for that kind of performance, that head-turning look, the room in the cabin, and that price, I think the Velocity XL takes the top 5. If you're interested in other top 5 videos, see this one here on aerobatic aircraft, and if you want to know more about turboprops in particular, see this video series here. There are some other 4-seater aircraft that didn't make my top 5. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video on those, and let me know also in the comments if there's anything that I should have added to this list. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, that really helps, and subscribe because I've got more interesting information videos about general aviation to help you make your purchasing decisions. So until the next video, I'm Pilot Mike, thanks for watching and safe flying.